You know what I mean? Like, why would I look at you as a friend when if you're going to troll, you're pushing bad thoughts onto my consciousness for me to start dwelling on and creating with. It's unnecessary. Just think about what y'all doing when y'all do that. That's why your mama said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. It's there for a reason. That law is there for a reason. And I say law, but, whatever. But that is a saying for a reason. You are creating a terrible situation with your words because you are planting seeds in people's minds, and those seeds grow. And it distracts people from finding truth. It distracts people from truly being happy. Because you can't really be happy unless you know who the hell you are. And if you're too damn distracted with all of the fucked up shit that people have said to you, said about you and all that, of course you are not your ultimate happy. I'm thankful that I can say this to you guys. I love y'all. I can say this to you guys now because I see the difference. I see the difference between when I thought that I was happy. It's not like I thought I was a miserable. It's been times where I thought I was a miserable ass person. And there's been times when I thought I was happy. But in comparison to what I'm feeling these days, I feel happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. Big up to that one. Who's that? Pharrell? Big up to him. And whoever, helped him with that song. Oh, man, like, it's a difference. It's like for women, when y'all all along thought y'all was having an orgasm until that day. Ooh, Lord of mercy. When that day actually happens, things are different. Okay? You'd be like, holy hell, wait a minute. You mean to tell me all along before I wasn't having one? That kind of stuff. Then you really gain a sense of penis envy. Because it's like, wait a minute, so y'all get to have this feeling all the time? You'd be like, oh, hell no, F y'all. But, whatever. I could go for days. I could talk for days. I really could. I finally went ahead and pressed start. I've been talking to my husband this whole time. Y'all done missed some good stuff, man. But, this is just what it is. Until I get better. I'm trying, y'all. Once upon a time, if you ever knew me from back in the day, once upon a time, not long ago, I never knew where my phone was.
I can attest.
Ever! Anybody that's my friend, if y'all want to speak to that, ever go online and tag me. Tell me about how y'all knew not to ever bother calling me, because when you call me...
Hashtag no phone.
Hashtag no phone. Don't have the clue. It's under a pillow somewhere. It might be under the floor. Who knows? I know. It might be buried under the ground for all I know. I won't know. I have no idea where my phone was. I was too involved in being here, practicing how to be where I am, that I'm not like looking at, I don't know. I just wasn't like that. But now I do. And,
Well, as a person that was always here, it's definitely a major step up.
I'm thankful. And thank you. Because I practice learning how to be present.
What you want to do for your audience, huh? See what you want to do for your audience.
I want to make my audience happy. And that's if I ever get an audience. But I know not to say if. I know to say I want a large audience. So, it still happens to me. I still have the little negative thought that pops in. I acknowledge that as the 1%. And then then I go back to thinking 99%, I have a 99% chance of this actually happening. So I'm going to stick with that.
You get a chance to be a educating teacher that's on the go. So
right.
See you in people will use it as you're not just teaching off of words, but
I always wanted to be a teacher. Whenever I play, you know how people play house, humping each other at age 8. Shout out to all my nasty ass 8-year-olds. Y'all need to check your kids. But what was I saying? Make myself laugh.
Instead of playing house, you wanna play teacher, play school.
Right, when I was little, I loved to play teacher. Kids was probably wanting to play with their Barbie dolls, and I did play with my Barbie dolls. But I loved to play school. That was like my favorite thing to do.
I mean, you always felt like you had something to give.
Well, my mother was a teacher, so I just figured because my mother was a teacher that I wanted to play school. I didn't know that had something that I wanted to give. I didn't know nothing about that. I just knew I was doing what I see my mama do, you know. Mm-hmm. But I also had an entrepreneurial spirit, like my dad, and you know he was also a street rat. Big up to my daddy on the other side. Well, the side, I don't know, the death side, I don't know. I guess whatever that looks like. But, so it was difficult for me to hold down a job because I had trouble with people talking to me. But then I had to develop being able to hold down a job. Yeah. But then I got, started building my family, and then I was like, I'm choosing my family over the job. And since my husband could afford that, I was like, okay, yay, I get to be a stay-at-home mommy. And never really continued to build on that, so whatever. Anyway, I'm about to stop this now because I'm wondering I will talk for the rest of my life until I go to sleep.
The question is, do you record every conversation?
I don't mind recording. I used to really be concerned about recording, period, let alone recording every conversation. So now that I've gotten the hang of it, and I still ain't got the hang of it because I still keep it just, my thoughts is in black, and I want y'all to just be in my mind and listen to what I'm saying. That I don't want y'all to get too distracted looking at me, because it's not about me. It's about y'all and how y'all can, connect to me, relate to me, stuff like that. Child, leave me alone. I can't think. Yes, I can. Boy, can I. But I will talk for the rest of my life. And since I'm going to be talking a lot, all the time, just saying my thoughts out loud, I'm just go ahead and try to record it. If it's something worth y'all listening to, listen to it and be my friend, huh?
It'll be posted for a reason.
I'm gonna post my thoughts, cause child, whether y'all listen to this or not, big baby, let me tell you something, okay? This is just my life insurance policy, I guess. My 1%, I'm preparing for that 1% bad situation. So, in the 1% chance that I get dementia and can't remember shit, I can listen to that shit. Let me go on my YouTube channel and see what the fuck I used to think about. Whatever. But that's that 1% chance. But 99% I believe that 99% chance is that I'm going to be successful and happy and loved and loving, a good mother, a good wife, a good friend, a good relative, a good child of God. I want to be perfect, damn it. And I'm glad that I am, because I feel like I'm perfect now. I love who I am. I like who I am. I am who I am. And God loves me just like this. And I can feel it. It feels great. It exudes off my body. That's how I know. And the way I know is because complete strangers stop me in their paths to talk to me.
Not famous yet.
And I'm not famous. I got probably negative money in my bank account because I don't never do nothing with my bank account. I just have my husband send money to my car to this other little card. Shout out to Cash App. But my bank account ain't got no money in it. Not right now. Probably in the next few days, but not right now. So I'm just gonna do this, and yes, it's a 1% chance that it might not happen, but I want to believe that this is real. And I named her that for a reason. I named my firstborn is real for a reason. Because I sat on the toilet. This is when holy crap. When I was little, when I decided I was going to name my child is real, I was sitting on the toilet where I am right now, in the bathroom as a child. I think I was 16 years old, sitting there saying that. And that's when I was like, I'm going to name my firstborn Israel. Is real, not Israel, is real. I'm going to do that in reverse. And that is so dope that I just thought of that. See, I get little moments of that. The whole it's all connected type of moments. Back to back in clusters. It's so much fun. Just connecting things to my past, and it makes me happy.
Yeah, you gotta know when to cipher it and not to get caught all up in your past. Everybody's past could be worse, could be a little more colorful, but no one...
Oh, wow. That was a negative way of saying something, but look. Watch this. What? No, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Look at this. How amazing is it that if you get caught up in your thoughts, I mean inceptions of thoughts, like going deeper inside of that thought, which actually led you to this thought, which led you to this thought, type of thinking,
right? And
then you literally have to think 99% good on that bad thought. So right now it's like a like 99% bad thought. You got to start working on that bad thought and turning that into 99% good thought, 1% bad thought. Then you got to come up out of that and do the same. And if you do that to all of your going too far thinking type of stuff, you are filled with positive thoughts. It's levels to this. Hey. It's levels to it.
Yeah, because that's the reason why I brought up the negative thought in the first place. If we get ahead of the game, if you get to that first negative thought and then everything got cascaded from there, if you get ahead of that, you can correct it.
Okay.
Or you can actually see where it is and you can have it now fuel something else.
I just thought that you was trying to say like not to think too much. That's what I thought you was trying to say. So my bad. That was my
That's part of life and growth.
That was me projecting on you because I'm thinking like, people. All my life, people have told me I think too much. That's what that was. That really was. That's where that just came from because literally all my life, people told me that I think too much.
Think it's too much?
Yeah, Obina Endu told me that once. Trav told me that once.
I got you. Stop overthinking it.
Yeah, told me stop overthinking it.
Think long, you think wrong.
At least I don't be left field. I never be left field. See, left field thinking too much type of people. Those the crazy motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm the good crazy, I guess. Those the bad crazy. Those the what the fuck are you thinking? What? Those are those people. The ones that you be like, I don't know. That person ain't made to right. Like, I don't know. They be going left field with it. What the fuck are you talking about? That I'm not one of those. When you're talking to one of those, it's like, okay, it's no need for me to go any further because I'm not going to understand or connect to this person that well.
But remember, everything is very bad.
I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to anybody since I've been strengthening my percentage of belief. I haven't talked to anybody that thinks left field. I would have to talk to somebody that thinks left field
to make sure you
to see if I can relate to I would have to talk to a murderer, that's like behind bars or something to see whether no, understand me now. I still understand that there is a 1%. I am still human here, okay? and take the necessary precautions to do so. I'm not an idiot, but for the most part, I'm gonna believe that there's a way. And so the way that I would talk to a murderer would be behind the bars. Now, am I ready for that? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for that. But when I'm ready to want to be ready for that, I'll let myself know. All right? So, but I think that I would have to test that out. Test out my understanding on doing commentary on a murderer or something. Ooh, what if I was able to do commentary on like a mass murderer or something like that. That just looks like that. Look, that junk is crazy, bruh.
Somebody didn't kill out of revenge of a family member instantly. It was premeditated.
Mm-hmm. But all of that is stirred from loops from their past that they never corrected or developed in. They didn't develop patience, or they didn't develop.
I always thought the ones that make a lot of money and then murder somebody
discipline.
Are a little bit more crazier than the ones.
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
I think the ones that murder somebody in the process of having a lot of money is a little bit more crazier and unstable than the ones who murder somebody based off of trying to have a come up. And it's still wrong, but like to rob somebody to eat. And It just so happened that it went south because that person actually fought back. So.
Right, but to rob somebody to eat, that the reason why it's wrong is because you did not have to take from someone to eat. As a walking figure, it's because they were not developed in that area. They did not know. They were dumb to the point. They did not understand that what you say you want, you can actually have if you have 99% faith that it can happen. The bugged out thing is things still can work out for you even if you have the faith, of a mustard seed. That's why y'all end up having y'all little quote-unquote coincidences. And it's only happening every once in a while, and some miracles once in a while, and it's just happenstances just once in a while. But you can actually call into existence certain things. Like certain people will be attracted to you that will help you do what it is that you want to do. You'll just start to see providence move too. You'll start to see that things are just working out in your favor. And it's just all a coincidence. But what I'm saying is the coincidence is it's not a coincidence. You are doing this. So that homeless person, he doesn't have to be homeless. He just has to do things in a certain way and want more from his life. And yes, we're still keeping them alive by giving them a piece of bread to eat. But that's just so that they can last long enough, on our end, so that they can last long enough to just have a changing moment. But it's also at the same time just keeping them alive to, wallow in their mess. Mm-hmm. We're not teaching the homeless or inspiring the homeless to want more. They done checked out. They don't believe anymore. And we get mad at them, and we've been mad at them and don't want to give them their money. We ignore them. We shut them out, just because they had so many bad, things happen and so many bad thoughts running their life that they was like, I give up.
Hey, by the way, it's a solution to this. If you want to feed somebody, you can buy non-perishables. You can always go to the dollar store and get some chewy bars, so you can give it to somebody so they can actually eat it.
Yeah, you can do anything.
Keep some canned food or some boxed food in your car and just hand it over. If you ain't the type of person that just give money, you still could help.
Something, but we don't even look at them. We don't look at them. We don't talk to them. Homeless people, that is. Even them, we all could do something You just got to work on your negative thoughts, and you got to stop believing TV. TV is only there to show you the other side. So the truth is, you actually can say what you want and actually can have what you want. There's a science, like just like how you can't see gravity, but gravity really is a thing. There's another law of physics. You got the law of physics for motion and inertia and all that stuff. Then you got the law of physics. There's colors we can't see, sounds we can't hear. This is true facts. There's also a law of attraction where there's just like magnets on a fucking refrigerator. Don't know how that works, but it works. It works. Our core has a gravitational pull or something pulling us to the earth. That stuff is real. It's happening. That's what it is for the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that this being that's standing before you can talk and use words. There's symbols and like some type of it's power in your word. It's like you really actually can. That's why people used to say, be careful what you ask for, and watch your mouth and
speak life.
Yeah, because when they say the life and death is in the power of the tongue, stuff like that. Like that stuff is like real. Like everybody be like, oh yeah, I know. See, that's that grown up in you. But you still don't really know. You are aware of it, but you're not woke on it. Like you're not doing it. And the way that I know that you're not doing it is speak to me now. Talk to me. Have a conversation with me. And I guarantee you, I can literally start marking off. Like I could sit in front of you, have a conversation with you, and start marking off every time you say something that is the result or product of a negative thought. And then I can show you how, just in that conversation alone, how many negative thoughts you possessed in that possessed you. You possessed and possessed you, because it's an infinity sign. It's a yin-yang sign. You possessed it, it possessed you. That you were thinking negative thoughts. Amazing. I can hear negative thoughts come out of your mouth, man. And it sounds crappy, dude. And I can teach you how to turn those negative thoughts. You can still say the same thing that you're trying to say. It will mean the same thing. It's just going to be said just a little bit better.
And who said this quote?
Who can get better? Anybody. Shout out to Jim Rohn. What?
Who said this quote? I think it was Henry Ford. Wherever you think you can and you can't, you're right.
Yeah, well, I don't know who said it, but whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Be careful of your thoughts. We've heard these things. It's not like, oh, why didn't I know this? We've heard it, and we let TV distract us.
Let TV write our decisions.
See, TV is just supposed to be there for entertainment. It's saying, yo, listen, little mini gods, I guess you could say. Like you are your father's child. Like you can create just like he created. You just can't create on the capacity that he can create. You know what I mean? Like, but you can create happiness in your own life. You can speak words. Believe it 99% of the time it's going to happen. And then if it doesn't happen if that 1% does happen, you can just shrug your shoulders and be like, all right, well, at least and find the good out of that and then move on. But that's the way you got to do it. If you can do it that way, you wake up and then you stumped your toe and that done made you feel like this bull, no, my fucking toe. Then you talk about that all day, then something else happened and then somebody cut you off in the traffic and then da-da-da-da. Now you got all this stuff going on, just occupying your space in your head instead of thinking about what it would be like. To whatever your stuff
corrective
is.
Thinking. Once you get the stinking thinking,
correct it
instantly.
Yeah. Gotta know how to correct when you, like right now, since y'all babes in Christ or something, right? And when I say Christ, I'm talking about all of y'all, man. Hindus, y'all Christians, man. What's the people's Jews, Y'all Christians too. Y'all don't know it, but y'all are. Everybody, man, Buddhists, all of y'all, man. He love all of y'all. God love all of y'all. It ain't like just one of y'all gonna go to heaven. All of y'all that's like doing the thug dizzle and trying to make him happy and trying to love him and praise him and stuff. He loves you back, okay? Don't believe that the hype, okay? He loves all of y'all. It really, really do. And despite how Christians be trying to make it seem like only Christians gonna go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. But you'll see why they be trying to say that, though. You'll see why they be trying to say that. Like, once you start really, really unlocking your loads out on people and talking to people and stuff like that. So when you get to know people and everything, and you start unlocking your true spirit and your ability to relate to people and keep positive thoughts and be rich and happy, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, then you'll start to notice and all that jazz.
Be happy in your giving. Don't give because you feel like you have.
Y'all will realize just how much we got in common. Y'all will be on some old kumbaya in this motherfucker. Like, I feel like we all can hold hands with Trump and that Asian dude that got everything on lockdown over there. I can't remember his name. Kim somebody. But, you know, like, I feel like all of us literally could get along. Shout out to Rodney King. I feel like we really, really could. If we start thinking that we really, really could. Most people keep on talking about, nah, because this would happen and this would happen. Instead of saying, nah, but this could happen and this could happen.
From a positive perspective.
Like, y'all just talk negative stuff because it's more entertaining. Y'all never tried dreaming on the air. I want to hear what y'all think would be awesome for it to be. Y'all can go ahead and talk about what isn't, you know, what's happening right now. But, like, I mean, can we talk about what would be amazing if this was a thing? And start just really, like, looking forward to that? And believing that could happen? And, like, imagine what it would take for that to happen? Once you can do that, you home free. But anyway, I'm out. I love you. I love you guys. I do. Bye.